with Robert Reese. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Gig economy. Robert Reese. News channel. The gig economy. News channel. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts with Robert Reese.
I want to welcome everyone to Hot Facts with Robert Reese, Doordash Revolution. What is up, people? We have a great Hot Facts with Robert Reese. We got a lot to discuss. We're going to go over some delivery driver news. We're going to get into the Hollywood news section of the gig world. We'll get into the highlights and the deep down dark belows. The ones that we got to just talk about those, and we got to expose some of those. So I'm rubbing my hands like this, people. I want everyone to make sure that if you are tuning in right now to Hot Facts with Robert Reese, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe the channel, the broadcast, and everything else. Make sure if you have not checked in, make sure you check out that morning dash with the Doordash Revolution. 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So people, that means they start up pretty early. Do it good, and it's a very, very great show. What it does is it's drivers that are not even on the platforms as far as creating the channels. You get a chance to hear these drivers live on the road. You get a chance to hear how these drivers interact with the merchants, the customers, the people on the road. You'll see the glitches that happens in other areas and things like that. It's a very great show. Check it out Monday through Friday, people. Make sure you head on over there, hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe over with the Doordash Revolution, people. Hot Facts with Robert Reese is here in the building. Thank you guys all for being here. Everything associated with Team Hot Facts, make sure you go ahead and like it. We give you, if you do not know, Hot Facts is the truth behind what you stand for. It is what it is, people. So today I had a pretty interesting day. Was on the phone earlier on the Morning Dash with Revolution when he hopped in on. Then we were on a private call, and then I was on with TFT when I was having lunch. Got me a $5 cash tip. Did my thing. TFT said, "Why don't you go park over where the exit is?" Because I just got done eating lunch, and I was like, I should have got an order by now. And when I moved and I saw there were some people sitting over there by the truck and trailer thing. So I went over there, parked over there, did my thing, parked it up, and then bada boom, bada bing, $9, it was like $9, 3 miles, 3.4 miles. So it was worthy of taking. Then right after that, got me a $12.95 one that was only going 2.8 miles. So it all worked all in well with the get down, But it was a very interesting day. We had a lot of traffic, a lot of road closures, things like that. going out in the early morning. But I did capture a few things that I thought was very interesting, me myself, and I'm going to share these things with you. So I was out, okay, and I'm waiting for my order, okay. I'm waiting for my order, and I just hear someone just rapping fast as I don't know what. They're not on beat or nothing. They're just rapping fast. And I said, what's going on here? I turn around and I catch the dude. And I was like, well, while I'm waiting for my order, I might as well film me something. So I filmed this. People, check this dude out right here. People, this is while waiting for an order. You never know what you will see. Watch this. This is while waiting for an order. Check this out. This is hilarious. And he was dead serious. This is while waiting for my order at Walmart, people. If you are a content creator, you can catch what you see. This is while waiting for an order. This is the first video I'm going to show you guys. People, everything is not boring wherever you are. You can find something. Trust me. Check this out.
What?
Oh my God, 100.
Is there any explanation for this right here? I mean, you can go all over the world and not see nothing as bad as this right here.
Peace from Phoenix, Arizona, and you're watching Hot Facts with my boy Robert Reese.
People, Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I'm sitting here waiting for an order, and I heard somebody rapping fast as I don't know what. On the spot, I hopped out the car and I said, hey, man, do you want to be on YouTube? He said, what? I said, hey, man, I heard you rapping fast as I don't know what. So people, check this out. Let's go.
Baby Savage. Who the fuck you fuck niggas really thought you was talking? Y'all done really woken up a sleeping fucking giant. I'ma make you busters wish you would've stayed quiet. Alright. Gotta wait for the beat drop, you know?
No, you all good. Hot Facts with Robert Reese, exclusive, people, on the street.
What the fuck you fucking niggas thought was gonna happen when you put up on Baby Savage and Baby Savage was gonna blow a gasket, grab his gat, cock the back, and then blow a motherfucker's cat backwards? Have you ever heard the joke a lot backwards? I've been fucking had it with these bogus ass bastards trying to live life lavish. I did it fucked off, ticked off, and double cross Baby Savage. Not nigga fuck down. Cut the toe tag, clap instead of wreaking havoc, pulling a disaster. I'm gonna pull up with the top back pocket, aiming at these niggas. I'm gonna watch this. Niggas need to straight to stop it. I'm gonna pull up with the Glock cocked back in my back pocket, aiming at these niggas. I'm gonna watch this. Gonna have to fully automatic. Gonna go ahead, hit the corner, bust the bitch, roll the window down, pull the Glock out, flip the switch.
That was 19 seconds. You did all that?
19 seconds.
That was 19 seconds.
Shit, bro.
A minute, 19 seconds. That was a minute.
Somebody said I can't rap fast, bro.
Well, you rapping fast right now. You got something else?
Where the fuck is the bitch nigga that said I can't rap fast? I can almost rap as fast as them, and I'm even better than bro, because some of these verses is fiery like a mercury, straight up diverse, and these verses straight up between my teeth. I'm a motherfucking beast, niggas gonna be deceased as soon as I hit him with the 2 to 3s. Niggas ain't new to these. Niggas are gonna see me rapping fluently, because I'm over here being a beast, and they gonna be deceased. I'm gonna hit him with the toe tag, making faces. When I hit him in the face with the fucking traces, leaving faces. When I hit him in the face with the point blank range. Mobile, Southside Motor Rail, Baby Sav. I'm just a motherfucker just trying to come up.
All right now. Hey. People, I'm waiting for a delivery at Walmart, and I hear that behind me, people. I hopped out and got that. These are random things that you will catch on delivery if you are ready. What's up, TFT? TFT's in the building, people. These are random things that you will catch on delivery, people. Now, I got something else I caught on delivery. Now, when TFT said park by the exit. Now, when I went and parked by the exit, I was sitting there, and I got off the phone with him, and then I saw this thing happen right in front of me, people. This is what I captured while on delivery. These are going to be things that you will be seeing featured on Hot Facts with Robert Reese when we go live. Random things on delivery, and I will see if I can step in on some. But go ahead and check this one out. Another random thing that happened on delivery. Check this out. Now, I call this video The Mind of a Content Creator. This video is titled The Mind of a Content Creator. So I want you to understand and listen to me. I'm actually giving you how I feel and holding the camera at the same time. I call this the mind of a content creator. So what's up, Ghost? So when you watch this video right here, just understand this is the mind of a content creator. And this is while I am on delivery. So I'm not wasting any time on doing my YouTube channel at the same time. But I want you guys to understand this video is titled The Mind of a Content Creator. Check this out. Let me see. Let me get it right here. Here we go.
Were you recently injured in a car accident? Look at this check for $160,000.
Is any explanation for this right here? I mean, you can go.
So before we go any further, I want you to understand the title of this video is The Mind of a Content Creator, okay? And this is what happened to me while Doordash Revolution was off first. Then it was TFT, and I had to get on off. And this is what I experienced while on delivery. And I was still in content creation mode. So I want you guys to understand this is still, okay, content creation. And this is the mind of a content creator on the spot. Here we go. And Dusty Rhodes is talking, people. If you guys don't know, Dusty Rhodes was one of the best mouthpieces of all time when it came to the four corners.
Is any explanation for this right here? I mean, you can go all over the world and not see nothing as bad as this right here.
Hey, Caddy Beast from Phoenix, Arizona, and you're watching Hot Facts with my boy Robert Reese. Now these people came here. I saw this guy drive up, and I was like, his car looks weird. He's gonna get pulled over. I see these people walking, and I'm checking it out. They met in a public place. They're doing some type of arrangement. Is he selling something? I have no idea. Let me know in the comments what you think is going on here. What's going on? I think she tried something on. What's he selling? He's got a bunch of papers. And looking around, I want to walk up on him. I want to just walk up on him. But he got paperwork. What is this dude doing? They met him at the Walmart in the parking lot. I don't know what business you conduct on the back of a trunk at the Walmart. I don't think they can see way over here. Well, I want to just walk up on him and be like, what are you guys doing? You're on YouTube. What are they doing? He's signing papers. He's signing papers. He's doing something where they sign papers. He says sign right there. He's signing.
Hot facts. Hot facts. Hot facts.
What if this is a scam and I'm the only person with the video?
Hot facts. Hot facts.
That brother doing a lot of signing. Is he signing his life away? You don't meet up with people to sign to register to vote. I should just run up on him and be like, this is Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I'm investigating random things that happen in Walmart parking lots. He looked over here. This dude's still signing. He got this dude signing, and look, he ain't saying nothing, people, in sales. If he says something, he's going to make him stop signing away his name. You just let him sign. He asks a quick question, you answer it, and shut up.
Sit back, relax, listen. Get these hot facts. K-Reese 007 for Hot Facts.
What the hell is going on here?
Thank you for tuning in.
A pat on the shoulder, run up over there and just say, hey.
Hot facts.
He got paperwork and everything. Should I do it?
With Robert Reese.
He's doing something with him.
With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts.
I wonder what he's doing.
Robert Reese. Come and get them
Exchanging phone numbers.
Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. Hot facts. Robert Reese.
We're about to. We are about to. I could not hold it. I could not hold it. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, my man, YouTuber Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I'm over there sitting in my car, and I was like, he's selling. You selling something? What you selling, man? What you do? Selling your car? Ah, man, I was like, okay, is he selling jewelry or something? I thought you had something laced up. I said, okay, so you just sold your car and did all that stuff. So congratulations on selling your car. Congratulations on getting the car. Look, Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I'm a Raider fan also. Congratulations. I said maybe he got the juice, he got cologne or something, but nah, you was
man. I got the little car going, man. So we got the little towing business. And we basically buy and sell used reliable vehicles, and basically what we do right here is helping them out and getting them to something new that they can.
What's the name of your towing business?
Jay's Towing Transportation LLC.
LLC, and what's the address? Because I'm gonna go and put this on my channel so people can actually go and mess with you.
Business address right now, but you guys can find me on Instagram at _4wheeldeals. That's number 4 wheel deals at IE. My email is 4wheeldealsie@gmail.com.
All right now.
My main platform, you guys can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and any other TikTok, any other social media platform like that.
Okay, so check this out. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna at you, and then you're gonna see.
You'll find me on my social media page right there, Instagram.
Well, no, you dropped it in. I'm gonna go ahead and edit this out, and then you're gonna see how I'm gonna put you in to do your thing. Hey, man, one love. Congratulations on having your own business, and congratulations, you guys, on purchasing the car, man. Hot Facts with Robert Reese. People, check this out. I told y'all I was talking to y'all the whole time, and my man was taking care of business right here. You are watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese, people. Stay tuned for the next video. My man said, did you set this up? He was talking to the other dude. The other dude was like, no, I didn't set this up. And I said, no, I was just sitting there. And this is what it is. Great video, people. Someone was actually doing the right thing, sold a car for his own personal business. Whatever you got going on to make your money, go ahead and do it. If you're doing it right, Hot Facts will catch you. Yes, yes, yes. He did his thing, and he helped out a couple there. One love, people. Stay tuned.
All right, people. Hot Facts with Robert Reese, people. Hot Facts with Robert Reese, people. This is random things you will just see on deliveries. So what I would like to do for you guys is throughout the week, I'm going to show you guys the random things that I actually see, that I actually film. Some of these things I don't put up as videos, but I think I'm going to be collecting these and putting them up as random things that you will see as a delivery driver. And I will be showcasing these on my show. So if you are a delivery driver out there and you just happen to catch a random thing that you see while on delivery, you can go ahead and send those in to me, and I will go ahead and put those in. I'll go ahead and put this up right now. You'll be able to see the email address to be able to send those in. You can send them in however you want. You can make your own video, put it on your thing, and then send me the link. I'll go ahead and put it up. So if you have random things that you actually see on delivery that you're like, wow, no one would ever catch this out, go ahead and send that in to HotFacts. Go ahead and send that into HotFacts. We are all into all the great stuff, okay? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel, people, at all times. Subscribe to the other channels associated with HotFacts and anyone that we bring on that is a guest, someone that is being interviewed, and everything else like that. Make sure you check out that morning dash with the Doordash Revolution, 5 a.m., 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that means that, people, if you wake up a little bit, people, you might be late. You better wake up and get it in, because we get it in, okay? These are random things that we see while on delivery. We're going to get into something a little bit different. I was going to go into, I want to put these things into the Hollywood news realm and I'm going to hold these aside. We'll talk about something that happened recently. We'll go into the recap of the Bentley and Pedro thing. We'll go into what should be expected from people because there are things being put in place in other states and markets that you don't know about, but could be heading into your market anytime soon. So you don't know what place is a single place, or if it's a franchise, or you don't know any of that. So we'll be going over things that you may need to be looking out for. And it might better up everyone out there doing this thing in this gig world. So this is Hot Facts with Robert Reese today. People, we try to go as much as we can. We used to go Monday through Friday, people. But in a way to handle the trolls and the fake things and everything else like that, I pop up and I'm going to do it for a few times a week. And when I do it, the people know what's going to happen. We are coming with that real deal Evander Holyfield, the only 4-time heavyweight champ. We are coming in just like that. And if you are down with the brother, woo, 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 Ghost, TFT, Doordash Revolution, Real Talk with Bro, I want to give a shout out to Howard. Want to give out a shout out to Mr. Charlie. And the dude with the quickest finger, quick draw, McDraw, 5-finger ready in that white van. He out there doing the most. Now, want to give a shout out to everybody else that helps support the whole Hot Facts channel and brand and everything else that we do have going on here. I do want to give a shout out to the people in the other countries that take a look out and get it in. As of currently, the United States is at 87% of total of my people, but it breaks down into a whole lot of other countries, and it breaks down into areas to where they actually like to watch Hot Facts. So I want to give a shout out to every island out there, every island that has the internet. I want to give a shout out to you. I want to give a shout out to people in Malaysia. I want to give a shout out to people that are in, like, it's Australia, but you know, New Guinea is right there. We got people that's even over there giving love to Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I want to give a shout out to the bottom of what they call the dark continent. I want to give a shout out to South Africa. Want to give a shout out there. Want to give a shout out to people, whether you believe it or not. Hot Facts got people in Bolivia. I want to give a shout out to people in Bolivia. I want to give a shout out to people in Central America who's been giving me this newfound support that I never knew I have. Somehow that they actually like the stuff that I put out when I put out my shorts. And I do appreciate that from you guys. And obviously the people in the U.S., I do appreciate all what you guys do. And I appreciate it. But I got to give love to the other people that is showing love to Hot Facts also. If I don't do that, then people, you are sleeping. I will never not do that. Got to give a shout out to them right there. Okay? So we are on here now. And now we just did the mind of a content creator, and you saw me sitting there waiting and doing all that other stuff, right? Whoo! Now we are going to see, okay, we're going to see a delivery driver interrupting people giving content. And what I mean by this, people, is the delivery driver is about to interrupt an ESPN set while delivering food. So the people there are not expecting this content, but they still got it. Same as what I was doing, just sitting there in the car. I was not expecting to see that, but I acted on it. There was no acting on it that they had to do because the delivery driver just came on in. Now watch this. Watch this delivery driver.
And it is one of the, I've been covering sports a long time, guys. I've never seen this. They're playing basketball, and that's an Uber Eats guy. I swear to you.
5 stars. He got 5 stars.
That's a guy from Uber Eats. He's got a bag of McDonald's, and he's looking for someone to give it to.
Any means necessary. Listen, I wonder if the guy's talking to him like, no, to your left, your other left. Hey, buddy, over here.
So if you want to go watch a game, you know, just walk in the stadium, say, hey, I got a bag, I got a package. I'm delivering McDonald's here.
This is some new stuff, though. Like, now you don't have to leave your seat. They'll deliver it to your seat.
How is it? He's not a seat. He's standing on the floor.
Playing in the game. He's delivering it to the guy with the ball. No. He's on the, and listen,
are we sure it wasn't the ref?
He's on the phone with his friends. He says, I'm on the court right now. I have the food.
On the TV.
I'm on the court. And they're all laughing. Like, he actually got in the stadium. He's on the court.
I appreciate his dedication to task, but it does seem to me that actually walking onto the floor during a play is something that it shouldn't have to be explained to you.
That's 5 stars.
Granny,
did you order something?
Guys that delivers food here.
Did you order?
Did somebody order food?
I think your best.
Breakfast sandwich.
Thank you. That's mine. Oh, thank you very much. Okay, yeah.
See you later.
Well done. Okay, you guys got. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube for live streaming sports.
I don't care if you don't know people, you can say if it was Uber, if it was Doordash, if it was Grubhub, if it was whatever food service that it was. What if they have an indoor food service and they have to run it down to the seats? No matter what, there was a delivery driver on the court. Delivery driver made it all the way to the court and almost messed up the game. People, I am not the smartest man in the world. I am not the smartest man in the world. But I know if they give me an order and it says that I have to go into an arena where there's like 20,000 people in the arena, all right? It's a college game, so it might have been like 13,000 people in the arena. I know I am in an arena and I know that I am walking down to the court. If I am walking on the court, the dude was standing there with the brown bag in his hand, people, delivery driver with his bag in his hand on the court, almost messing up the game. And then they make a parody on it on the ESPN set. People, I'm telling you guys don't understand that delivery drivers, people, there's all type of jokes and all type of stuff that's going on out there. The good drivers, you all see this as fun and games, but let's correct this to help out the common man. We got to make sure we not going to walk up. First of all, how can you not know that you are walking on to the court? How can you not know that? Bag in hand. How can you not know that you are walking onto the court? Do we have drivers this stupid out there, people? Do we have drivers out there this stupid? People, I'm going to show this again, people. If you don't mind, people, if you don't mind.
And premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus. The old Chicago and Duquesne, and it is one of the. I've been covering sports a long time, guys. I've never seen this. They're playing basketball, and that's an Uber Eats guy. I swear to you.
5 stars. He got 5 stars.
That's a guy from Uber Eats. He's got a bag of McDonald's, and he's looking for someone to give it to.
Any means necessary. Listen, I wonder if the guy's talking to him like, no, to your left, your other left. Hey, buddy, over here.
So if you want to go watch a game, just walk in the stadium, say, hey, I got a bag.
Got him, coach. Got him, coach. Did you hear what he just said? Did you just hear what he said? He said, what if the people were telling them, no, the seat's right here. The seat's right here. This idiot driver didn't even, first of all, if he don't even know he's walking on the court, when there's 10 people on the court who are like 6'7" and taller, sweating and dunking, you hear a crowd screaming, you didn't realize that you were on the court. The referee got the black and white stripes on, man. The referee got the stripes on. They telling you, oh, over here, you looking to see like, oh, who said it's mine? Man, you ain't even calling out. You been to a game. The peanut dude says, peanuts, peanuts, come and get your peanuts, peanuts. You want a peanut? You want a peanut? You want one? You 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 seats down. Make sure he's sending that money in. 1, 2, 3. Boom. You didn't get it there. Make sure that's 1, 2. Get it there to him. Give you the cash. Bam. Thank you for saving me the trip. Peanuts. Peanuts. That's how it works, right? Ain't that how it works? Ain't that how it works? How the hell you walk in with the food and he had the drink in one hand and the bag in the other? So all his hands were filled up. He didn't even have the most brain in him to use his mouth. People, we are dealing with drivers this dumb. Why did he not get in contact with one of the ushers that wear the red coats in the arena to say, hey, I'm dropping this off to so-and-so. They say that they are sitting at courtside. These are the seats. Oh, let me go ahead and walkie-talkie that in. Why was this person not that smart? But these are the people that go on there and say no tip, no trip, and all this other stuff. And these are the things that you guys don't understand. We just saw it on ESPN. And people, let's continue to watch this because some people don't understand what I'm talking about. The random things that you will see on delivery.
I got a package. I'm delivering McDonald's here.
This is some new stuff, though. Like, now you don't have to leave your seat. They'll deliver it to your seat.
How is that? He's not a seat. He's standing on the floor. Playing in the game. He's delivering it to the guy with the ball.
No. He's on the, and listen,
are we sure it wasn't the ref?
He's on the phone with his friends. He says, I'm on the court right now. I have the food. I'm on the court. And they're all laughing. Like, he actually got in the stadium. He's on the court.
The referee right now is waving for him to get off the court. The referee is saying, get off the court. Get off the court. The referee is saying, get off of the court. This idiot driver has never even been to a sporting event because he's been playing magic cards in the basement his whole life. He don't even know where he is. He thought it was NBA 2K in real life. He really thought it was NBA 2K in real life, and he was at the park on the real court. He went to the gym to do a pickup game. He was like, well, shoot, somebody in here ordered food. Let me see if they got, let me see if they can jump from half court and dunk. That's what he just did. But people, this is what they're making fun of because we got drivers out there that really do these things. And shame on Pedro Doordash Santiago, Mr. Bet on You. Shame on him. We'll do a segue into this right now. I'll take down the banner right now on random things you'll see on delivery, but this is hilarious right here. I'll go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and knock this down right here. I'll go ahead and say shame on him for he tried to go at Bentley for using the Walmart theory. Well, in my recap that I put out, I explained that every business, you are there for the customer, and it don't matter if you are getting a commission or not. Every business is there to service the customer. And he switched up a thumbnail and things like that because what I said is the absolute truth. And you can't be going out there putting that stuff out when that's absolutely false. And you cannot say things like that. So shame on you for downplaying the Walmart analogy by saying, well, they don't get paid in tips. They get paid hourly. So what you are pretty much promoting is that you want them to take away the base pay all the way together. You want them to take away the base pay all the way together. TFT is right here in the building, people. You want them to take away the base pay all the way together so that there is nothing that is there. They can absolutely do that, or they can take away the base pay and then say the people with the best ratings are only going to get a base pay with the orders, and the rest of you guys don't get a base pay. They can even do that. You got to be careful on the things that you are putting out there and the things that you are promoting, because it could be a downward spiral for other people. They already have these programs out there so that the best drivers can make the most money without doing the most extra. Now, just imagine this. They take away all of the base pay, but only give it to the drivers who are now, they can create a new program for these other drivers and say that these drivers are the only ones that's going to get a base pay with their orders. So then what are you going to say? You have to start thinking about all the things that you guys are putting up. When you guys start putting this, we're not going to move our vehicles. We're not going to do this and that. Well, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, said that everyone has a price. And that is something that is not a lie. Now, everyone has a price. Okay? If you look at the Marvel with the Avengers, everything went right, but Tony Stark had something that he had to do. He had a price. Everyone has a price. So it don't matter what you guys are saying. If they take away the base pay, just think about this. If they took away the base pay, will the apps still survive? Chances are the apps are still going to survive. You know why? Because the areas where the drivers are going to want to get into because the tips are good are the areas that these drivers have been trying to tell you that, hey, man, you're going to mess it up over here for us. You are going to want to start getting in them areas because you're going to start getting that extra money. But now they're getting the base pay. So now you're going to be getting mad at them getting the base pay and them doing the whole thing. People, you got to understand what's really going on. We ain't asking people to do too much. All we're saying is do the right thing and do it all the time. TFT, the mic is yours.
That's what I've been preaching since day one of me coming on here. Don't do the job half-assed. Do it right. Don't do it again. Do it right the first time. You'll never have to repeat anything. It's like go out and invest in yourself. Get yourself the equipment. Don't use the little cheapy stuff that Doordash gives you. It's a little pricey, but hell, it gets me more money. Well, like I told you before, like I run my show the way I was delivering everything to my mom. My mom deserves her food promptly. My mom deserves her food hot. That's the way I'm going to make sure every one of my customers gets it. Even if I have to make the merchants redo the order because they're trying to give me cold food. That's not going to fly. I'll call a merchant out just like I'll call a customer out if I have to. As for the whole tipping thing, I'm always been a firm believer that you shouldn't tip until the service has been rendered. However, I understand with these types of apps that there are delivery fees that must be included. Well, if you want to call it a tip, great. I look at my initial tip on any order I do as a delivery fee.
Right.
That's why I always tip extra in cash. Well, now,
PFT, I got a question for you. So we have now. This is and I know that you are probably going to be the person that's going to break it down as clear as drinking water when you find the water to drink. So here's what I'm about to bring to you. I was on the phone with Revolution earlier, and we're going to bring up the issue, people, on confirming orders. All right. So let me go ahead and make this banner really quick. Order confirmation. All right. I'm going to make this banner real quick. And I'm going to put this thing up here. And this is about order confirmation. All right. So, you know, I know, every market knows that we have drivers that refuse to confirm. I used to be one of the drivers, and I can get up here and say that when they first started doing that, I was one of the first ones that was like, I'm not doing it because I know that I'm doing it right. But I wasn't realizing on all the other places that were losing money because of all the drivers that were doing it. So, you know, once I realized that, I was like, oh, okay. Because when it first hit, it was like a slap in the face. You know what I mean? I was like, why? I'm like, why? But then I start to realize. So I said, okay, bam. Chain of command in order for me to receive. Make sure, bada boom, bada bing. Now, we know that at Little Caesars, you can punch in the code. Some places ask you to go ahead and confirm first. Now, where they live in Mississippi, in the Tennessee area where Revolution is, they have a place, the Rising Biscuit, and they have it's like, it looks like it's about 18, maybe like 18 warming cubicles to where you actually, you walk up, it takes a picture of you, it's recording you, you type in the information on your phone, and it opens it up for you. Now, the question is, the drivers that get mad because restaurants are asking you to confirm, and then we have restaurants that are doing things like this to make sure they don't lose any money. What should be the main thing that the drivers should be paying attention to? Because if one restaurant does it and they have a few restaurants, other restaurants are going to look at that and say, we need to be doing it too. So it could be a spread that we could be seeing nationwide. So should drivers just stop with the attitude and confirm, or what should happen?
well, look, I'm still a firm believer that we do not confirm our apps that we've picked up the order until we are in possession of it. It's a chain of custody kind of thing, you know, like an evidence chain, you know, for instance. An officer who is receiving the evidence to be put into lockup does not sign that he has received that order until that order is in his hands.
Okay.
Therefore, it's in your custody, and you're the one now charged and responsible for it. Now, when it comes to the like pizza portals and whatnot for Little Caesars, where you just put in the number and grab and go, as far as I'm concerned, these apps need to have a way for us to connect to that, where instead of having a code to put in that we can read, because then we can read the code, pick it up, and go, and never have actually confirmed the order on our end. They need to integrate a barcode or QR code on there instead of having just giving us a 3-digit number.
Oh,
that way we scan it. That way we can scan it on the machine. The machine will send a signal to Doordash saying that order's been picked up.
Right. With the QR. You know what? That might be something that they have already been in the works with.
Well, I mean, you know, it's already there for customer pickups. It's like in the customer, when you order something, it sends you a QR code and your 3-digit code.
Yeah.
So it's like you can use either one, and most people will tend to whip out the phone, scan the QR code because they can't remember a 3-digit number for the most part.
Right. Now let me ask you this, TFT. Now, what about if, because you know there are some restaurants that it has you hit the confirm button, and there's some that you don't have to. I think the restaurants, they need to send a mass email out to everyone signed on to the platforms to go back so that you actually have to have the driver hit that confirm button so they can see. Because even if someone took a picture, if they took a picture and they tell them to hit confirm, the picture won't move. Because it's not a live order.
That's why a lot of restaurants will actually, like Spark, for instance. One of the last few Spark orders I had on the shop and go orders. Every person I walked past asked me to see when I was checking out, because none of them checked on me while I was actually bagging everything. But the person at the self-checkout area stopped me as I was leaving, asked me to see my exit pass. I show it to them. They asked me, hey, can you open it up and scroll up and down? Like, yeah, no problem. And I also had to do it again at the receipt person. So, worst case scenario, they can always do something of that nature. I don't mind a restaurant asking me to confirm. I just let them know, like, as soon as I have the order in my possession, I'll be more than happy to.
Right. And
I'll be more than happy to confirm the order before I walk out of the restaurant.
Yeah.
That's not an issue. I just need the order in my possession.
Yeah, but see, we got to watch out for that. Drivers, what TFT is talking about, a lot of you rookie drivers out there don't know that you'll actually go to a restaurant, and I don't mean like a fast food restaurant. I mean like you might go to like a steakhouse or something else like that, and they'll tell you, can you hit confirm? And then you'll hit confirm and everything, and it'll start your app like this. But really, they're telling you to confirm it because they want to make sure that you are there.
Yeah, that it's not you're not screenshotting it trying to steal it.
Yeah, and when they do that, they're still back up on the cooking, but they don't know you can't hit that button until you fully have it in your possession to hit it. That's what they don't get. So rookie.
Well, see, that's it. The restaurants is. For us to physically hit a button, it doesn't require us to have the order in our hands. It's just DoorDash's policy that requires us to already have possession of the order. Otherwise, we're lying on the confirmation.
And
that can jeopardize our job.
But they make drivers hit that button. They make drivers hit that button all the time, TFT. You see it all the time.
Oh, yes. I've had it happen many times. I actually got into a little bit of an argument with a McDonald's manager because of it.
Oh, yeah. They do that and it's stupid, and we know what's going on. But see, there's so many weak drivers out there who really don't know what's going on that they get punked and they actually do it, and then mess it up for the other drivers also too. People like we got to sit there on both sides of the road. It's not like it's a one road street. We got.
Well, unfortunately, that is an issue that, as long as these apps are around, there's always going to be people finding a way to steal a food. Especially if it's something they want.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same thing on the customer side. They'll go through, get it delivered, say they never got it. I've had that happen to me.
They do that, yes.
Yeah, I've only had it happen once, thank God. But knock on wood. But
I got that joke right there for all you youngsters. You didn't even know what he did. He knocked on wood, people. You guys didn't understand what he was. I'm done. All right, keep going. Keep going. I'm showing my age. I got the joke. I'm showing my age.
hey, you're just as old as I am, brother.
Yeah, go ahead, man. See, these people don't even know. Now, people. So, if you are a new driver out there, and you are someone just coming in here to HotFacts, we discuss the major issues that go on, the major issues that can help you in your market. But also, we have another platform that we actually use in the morning time, so you can actually hear it live while it's actually going on. And that's the Morning Dash with the Doordash Revolution there. Go ahead and check that out.
By the way, I'm glad I got to join in on a little bit of that this morning.
And everything that you think cannot be answered, make sure. What's up, Torp? Torp.
How you doing, Torp?
Torp, if you are in the building, Torp. But Torp, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put the link up. I would like for you to click the link.
Noisy out here today.
Is coming up in about 12 to 15 minutes. So if you can click the link, brother, please click the link. So if you guys are new, like, we want to make sure that you guys get the real deal of what can happen. The things that are like the Super Bowl catch on Sundays, we'll let you guys know all of that. We'll let you guys talk to merchants, hear from merchants, everything else, because the truth of the matter is that the only way for us to fix any problems that we have is for everyone to hear from the business owners, the merchants, and all the drivers and everyone themselves. So what we are doing is we are putting it into everyone's face that we are actually going to be doing this. And we have been setting it up through 2022. Right now, people, 2023, we are keeping that movement alive, and we are focusing more on that in the full direct attack. So, the random things you guys see on delivery, the things like that, all of those things come in to help with what can happen and what you should be looking for when you are out there doing your thing. This is what we are doing here on HotFacts with Robert Reese. We have my deputy, who is a valuable asset to the team. This is someone who has supreme expertise. He does his thing. He gets on here.
I wouldn't say all that.
He tells you like it is and not like it was. When the DoorDash Revolution gets in here, people, you guys already know what you are going to hear. We have an assassin in Ghost. We have Howard out there see on camera, but only here on the phone live. We have Mr. Charlie out there. We have Cornbread just hopped up in the mix. We'll see how long he can ride this wave. We'll see how that goes, people. But we have people in position that are here to help out the whole economy as a whole. We did not want to do this thing to be selfish for just us. We are all spread out across the United States of America. And while being spread out across the United States of America, we have figured out that we can all stay united and come together with a common mind. And that is what we are doing here on HotFacts. Ghost said he's pulling up in about 5 minutes. Ghost.
Yeah, no worries about that jumping in right now, Torp. I understand you're driving.
Oh yeah, Torp, if you're driving, man, go ahead, do your driving thing, man. I would just want you to go ahead and click on here, just so you do know that there are arms out there that are extending that handshake. You can grab or hold on to the wrist, and we'll pull you on up to the cliff, man. You ain't got to be slipping in that mud. We got you.
Well, hey, you had an issue with your Bertha getting messed up. Well, my catering bag got a little tore up. I had to give it the old jury rig fix with some Gorilla Tape.
Hey, man. Hey, what they say in Gorilla Tape took over just regular. You got some duct tape. Remember, it was duct tape, but when they came with that,
you can still get duct tape, but
You put that Gorilla Tape on there, you can fix anything. Now, you know what? What's the
It's better than that Flex Seal, I'll tell you that.
Oh, I was about to say the Flex Seal stuff. The dude that could patch up a whole boat and you can go in the Everglades. I guarantee with some Gorilla Tape, you can do the same thing.
I guarantee it, because this bag was waterproof before, right? It's got a hole in it on where the handles join, go down the bottom part there between the handles. On the inside, the handle ripped off. So I taped it up, and it ain't never leaked once. It's actually better waterproof now.
Go for it. He said, "Don't put it in your hair." No. TFT said he.
Well, if you want to be bald, sure.
True. Patches O'Hallahan. Let's go fix it.
I'm the kind of guy that's like, look, it's still a good bag. It may have a little hole in it, but it's still a good bag. There's no reason to throw it out and buy a new one. There's $40. Yeah, it's like I patch it up with a little tape and be good as new. May not look as pretty as it did originally, but hell, I think I did a decent job.
Decent. See, you said the magic word. You said decent. I did a decent job. Now, TFT, I gotta ask you this, because Bentley Coop, when he used the Walmart analogy, all of the other people in the gig world attacked him for saying, "Why would you use Walmart when it comes into service?" Could you put a better light on that to give it from a different angle on why he would use Walmart?
Well, I hadn't catch that video, so not exactly sure of his context with it.
All right, well, I'll go ahead and do a quick rundown. His thing
in my own experience of knowing he's a gig worker, and my experience of doing Walmart Spark and Uber Walmart orders, the Walmart employees, especially the ones who are bringing us out, picking and bringing out our orders, are basically the same. When we do a shop and deliver, we are basically doing the same damn job they are. It's like we're going through, we're picking the order, we're delivering it. We're just cutting out the middleman of Walmart itself by picking the order.
Right.
Now, like I said, I'm not 100% sure as to what his context was for that, but Walmart as a service, especially with their Walmart Plus now.
Well, no, it was off of this. Because Pedro said that you can, because Bentley said that, well, take the Walmart employee. He was saying they're not caring if you're doing this. Their job is to give you the service and all the other stuff. Pedro says you can't use them because they're not getting paid a tip. My thing was, you cannot say that, Pedro, because every business is there for the customer and the people that are coming in to buy the product. So that's what it is there. So he got mad and said that everyone's mad that Bentley used the Walmart analogy because they say that Walmart workers are W-2 workers and they don't get paid a tip. So my question to
they
you
are. They are W-2, yes. They may not get tips very often, but they still get them, trust me. I know. I be honest, when I've been on a couple of Spark orders, and I've had a few people that were exceptional employees at bringing me my stuff and bringing it promptly. Not only would I help during the summer of keeping them hydrated with teas and Gatorade, every now and then, especially if I ended up making a decent profit on a couple of orders or got some extra tips from the customers, I'd pass it on to them.
Now, let me ask you this. How does that break down to, now you're talking about on the delivery side. Now, what about you're a customer and you're walking into Walmart to actually go shop in the store to go find the things you need to bring back to your home? Now, Pedro is trying to say that the people inside the store don't care and they ain't going to do their job right because they're not getting a tip. But I know that I can walk in the aisle and say, hey, do you know where this is? I'm trying to find this, and I think I'm in the right area, but I might be a little lost. Could you help me out? I guarantee those workers, oh, yeah, man, no, it's right over there. It's right over there.
Well,
Look.
let me cite that shop and pay order I was on when we first started doing the ride-alongs with Revolution on that Dick's Sporting Goods shop and pay order. Remember that one?
Oh yeah, and you was like,
It was like $350 worth of stuff, and I'd never been in Dick's Sporting Good a day in my life before that.
Right.
All right. I walked up to the front register, asked them if they could help me out, and they sent a guy right around with me, showing me where everything was. He even helped me find. He even went through himself. Just asked me what size was it, what brand was it. Here you go. They pulled it right off the shelf for me. Yeah, he didn't have to do that, but he cared about his job. His job is to help facilitate the customer.
The company said that we have to service the customer, right?
Mm-hmm. As a delivery driver, we are the extension of the customer, just as we are the extension of the merchant.
He got jewels, people. My man, he got jewels. Now, I got a question that's going to throw you for a loop, even though it's not. Now, we just went over all of this, right? Now, what about the people that after we had someone help us, walk us to the aisles, we get up, they're at the register, and they say, all right, can you confirm your order? Now, if the driver gets mad because they say, well, you just helped me walk and pick it out, so what? The part of their job is to confirm it before it gets into their hands too. So now we got order information here.
I wish that dog wouldn't bark so much.
Like that, when they showed you and helped you, then you get up there and then they ask you to confirm the order.
No, I ain't worried about it. Oh, hush, boy. Sorry. Our new shepherd here is rather happy to get some attention and love.
Right behind the ear, right down there. You give it a good one.
It's about the only way I can get him to be quiet these days. But he's a good boy. Yeah, Ghost, this is that shepherd that was lost. This is that shepherd that I saved from being astray on the street. He's now ours.
Oh yeah, that's your dog. Here he is. Ghost is here. Now, what's up, Ghost? Now, a driver that'll get mad at because they walk you to the aisle or where you are picking the items out, and you get to the register and you got to confirm. If a driver gets mad at that, shame on the driver. There is still something that the driver has to understand. If you work at like J.C. Penney or Sears back in the day, you can work in any store and they have something called shrink. Shrink is there for the stolen items, the ones the employees steal in the back. They have shrink. They hire loss prevention to handle the shrink. So, in order for them to handle their shrink, they have to ask you to confirm the order so they're not spending double because they have to make this food and spend on the farm that may not have had it, and they have to pay extra for these vegetables at this amount of time. And that. So for drivers to get upset at that, shame on the driver. Ghost, throwing it on you. What's up, my man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Had a little experience, and this is something that goes for all new drivers and whatnot on what to do. I got done dropping off an order, had to go pick up a double order. One was a shop and deliver and picking up from a restaurant for the same customer. Well,
I love it when I get those.
Was an active crime scene. The police, there was 8 police officers there. They wouldn't let anybody drive through the intersection, so I'm assuming it was a drive-by shooting, and they're looking for casings. So, being the fact I already knew sitting in traffic for 10 minutes trying to get through that intersection, first thing I did, and what your first-time drivers need to understand is, first thing you need to do as a Doordash driver is call Doordash customer service. Let them know the issue, what's going on. That way you have the first communication, and then once you get off of Doordash, then you text that customer and let them know what is going on. That's the second communication. Now, DoorDash tried to call that customer 2 times, could not get him on the phone. But as soon as I arrived at the first grocery store to pick up his items for the shop and deliver, he texted me right away. So he didn't see the number coming in, I guess. I don't know. But, you know, always have a backup. Always make sure if you run into an issue, make sure that DoorDash knows of it first and then contact that customer. That way, if this customer comes back and tries to give me a 1-star, it's not going to fly because DoorDash has already tried to call him twice, left him a voicemail. You know, it's you know, it goes under that terminology, CYA.
Yeah, but we also make sure that if you do it in the procedure that you are talking about, when that person does put in that bad rating, they take that away. And
Oh yeah, they'll take it away. They'll take it away. But yeah, that was a kind of interesting order. But if I wouldn't have had that issue with the police and that active crime scene here in Collierville, Tennessee, which there's not a lot of crime, but sometimes it does happen, I would have been right at about $62 for the hour.
Nice.
Now, I gotta ask you this, Ghost. I asked TFT about the order confirmation, and I'm going to bring it right back up, people, because I think that we should be talking about this because the order confirmation process is, I think, the process when we see the interactions where it's the most volatile. I mean, verbally, I mean, some people start throwing stuff and everything else. I think when it comes to order confirmation is where we see the most problems. So, Ghost, now, what do you think about, like, you're in that area too with the Rising Bed Biscuit, and they have the new feature there to where it's like 18 heated boxes and you punch in the number, your face is there. What do you think about that? And what do you think about you can actually be asked randomly to confirm the order even if you did get that? What do you feel about that? And how do you think drivers should be taking this as an implementation with the restaurants going forward?
Okay, so on the Rise Biscuits, I know the owner of the store, and I know why he put that box in there with all the heated things. Now, the last 2 weeks, I haven't been there today or yesterday, but it's been broken. So we still have to confirm the order. But the employees of the store are not asking to see our phones. All we have to say is the name. Now, with the implementation of restaurants doing something like that, where you have to put in a code that is on the DoorDash app for the customer, whatever, to get your order, it's accountability. And if you want to go and say, no, I don't want to do that, then you might be a dishonest person. Me, I'm an honest person. Even when I get that order, you know, I've picked up out of those boxes from Rise before where I had to punch the code in. And I went up to the manager or one of the employees and I said, hey, look, I said, this is the order I'm picking up. And I verbally, not verbally, but physically showed him my phone and said, look, this is who I'm getting. Can you double check this receipt for me to make sure? You know, it's a second fail safe, I guess you would say, because the restaurant could have put the wrong order in the wrong box. So you need to look at that receipt. You need to double check with the patrons of that restaurant, not the patrons, but the employees of that restaurant, to say, hey, look, this is who I'm getting. Like, there's times where I get orders from a lot of different restaurants and they don't even ask to see my phone, but I always show them my phone. And I show them the receipt, you know. So with the implementation of doing that, I think it's great. And I think more restaurants need to do that to
think about the thousands of dollars that are going to be saved from the restaurant from having people steal the food. Just think about that right there and the deals they can give to the customers that actually buy food there.
Well, it's like last night, for instance, I had a Zaxby's order. Okay, I pulled up to Zaxby's. It was 10:53 p.m. Okay, I pull up there. I show him the phone. I talked to him through the loudspeaker, and then I went to the window, showed him the phone, the order, the name. We don't have that order, so I called DoorDash. I pulled forward so other people could get their food. I pulled forward, and then while I was on the phone with DoorDash, guy walks out, hands me an order. Wasn't even the order for the customer that I was picking up. And I told DoorDash, I said, I just got an order for this person. They said, oh, well, we went ahead and we already canceled that order, so you can return that food back to the store.
Oh, so what? You just so did all right. You know what? Damn, Ghost. Damn, you put a hungry man in a situation right there. What if you were hungry? Did you take the food, Ghost, or did you walk it back inside? That's what we all want to know right now.
I walked that order back to the window because the store was closed from the outside in. I walked back up to the window and I said, "This is not the order that I was picking up. Here's your food back."
You saved the day for some other driver that was going to be sitting there for a long time at the chicken spot. You are a good man. If you would have took the food, you would have had to went offline for at least like 3 hours for them to think that you were not going back on, because then they would have sent you a message like you stole food. I'm glad you took it back, man. I'm glad.
But the thing is, all it was from Zaxby's was a loaded bacon fry and a high C drink. I already ate 3 hours ago, so I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to be the man that we're supposed to be. I'm going to give it back to him.
I ate like 45 minutes ago. Don't use 3 hours. Don't use 3 hours ago. Say I ate 45 minutes ago. In 3 hours, somebody gonna think you ate them fries and drunk that high C in 3 hours ago.
No.
I don't know about you. I only eat once or twice a day.
Yeah, I normally eat once a day. That's it.
Yeah. Ghost, I'm just cracking a joke.
I know you're good. But the thing is, a lot of people have
to steal anything. Some people will look. Some people will steal. If you ever just walk down the street, you can just be on the street and we are standing on a sidewalk and it's some grass. It can be like a piece of paper sitting on the grass. They will try to sneak themselves over to pick up the paper that's sitting on the grass that don't nobody care about. People will try to steal anything. So it was a jokey joke we got drivers out there who may be watching this on a replay and they are notorious for eating fries and all that stuff. We just trying to put a little bit more into people like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we don't say it, they gonna keep doing it.
Mm-hmm. The only thing that I can say is be honest, because if you're going to be a thief, you're going to get what comes to you in the end. It might not be today. It might not be tomorrow. It might not be 3 weeks from now. But karma is going to come back around and it's going to bite you in your little ass.
Ooh, question for both you guys. Perfect segue, because this is random question. And it comes in by way of Ghost right there. Because he said thievery. All right. Everyone knows that in the delivery realm, when you're delivering food, there are times where you can, and new drivers, you may want to listen to this. There are times when you will come up on some free food. What is considered thievery and what is considered their bad? What is the difference from stealing and their bad?
If you don't mind, I'll go first.
Go.
It was like one of my first instances of getting a free meal, free order. It was Taco Bell. I got there, picked up the order. Right as I'm just walking out of the door, the order gets canceled. I get the notification that the order is canceled. But being the guy that I am, I turn around and walk back to the counter. I told the clerk, the cashier, hey, the order just got canceled. I was like, you guys want the food back, or here's the order? Opened up my box and put it back on the counter. They said, oh, we can't take it back, so have at it. Are you sure? I asked him. He's like, are you sure? I don't want to get nobody in trouble now. He's like, yeah, no, we can't take it back, so enjoy.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't nothing much. It was a small Pepsi and I think it was a 5-layer burrito. So it's like, okay, cool. There's lunch. I ain't got to pay today.
I've had that a few. I've had that a few times.
What's the largest free thing you ever got, TTFT? What's the most? Because I've gotten a full family meal like twice.
The largest order I ever got for free.
Yeah.
Was about $110 worth of freaking Applebee's ribs.
Ooh, you was getting down. You was getting down.
Oh, I ended my dash, went home. Me and the wife ate good. Hell, the dog ate good.
You was sitting down, man. You was like, just give me a plate. He said, just put it there, give me a plate. You was sitting with your socks off, watching TV, eating ribs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Me and the wife put on a movie and just kicked back and ate ribs all night. We took several of them. They weren't big ones. They're only like the short ribs.
The baby backs. Yeah.
Yeah. So we took the bones out of several of them and gave the meat to the dogs, mixed in with some dry food.
Yeah.
And
I was getting ready to figure you were going to say you gave some of the ribs to your dogs.
Oh, damn straight. If I eat good, my dogs eat good.
Now, Ghost, same to you, Ghost. Same to you. Same exact thing goes to you right now. And at the end, you got to give the most that you've gotten for free on a free meal being a delivery driver. What is theft and what is your bad as a customer, and what's the most you've ever gotten for free?
I think I had one large order from Lenny's, and it was right at 18 sub sandwiches, and it was one of those orders that after I got the order, DoorDash canceled it. I don't know what went on. I called DoorDash, and they said, "Oh, the order's been canceled." So I went back into Lenny's and said, "Hey, look, my order got canceled. Here's all the food." Okay.
Okay. I think I heard you say you got 18 subs. You got 18 sandwiches.
18 subs.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh, I'm about to have
but so I went back into Lenny's and I said my order got canceled. I'll give you the food back. And they said, well, there's nothing we can do with it. We're going to throw it away. If you want it, go ahead and have it. So what did I do? Yeah. What did I do? I ended my dash and I drove around Memphis and I found every homeless person and I gave them a sub sandwich.
Oh, okay. As long as you did not do gluttony, I have a problem with gluttony. Whenever I watch that the hot dog eating contest on Coney Island, I'm like, man, they sitting there eating like 60 hot dogs. I'm like, I would be the only person there. I would have ate like 3 hot dogs and drunk like 2 big things of lemonade, and I would have been good. They sitting there eating 85 hot dogs. Who want to eat that much?
If I can interject this, the DoorDash Revolution had a similar experience on a large order at a soul food place in downtown Memphis, Tennessee.
At a soul food place?
Yeah. Okay. But he had probably 2 or 3 bags full of food, and he got that order for free. They gave it to him.
Food place?
At a soul food place. He got that order for free.
He passed it
I don't
out?
know. I don't know all the the details about the whole entire situation, but he called me. He goes, "Ghost, where are you at? I got a plate for you."
Oh, I know it. Yeah.
He drove out to me. He went to his family, gave his family some food. He found where I was at, gave me a plate. It happens, but that's what we have to do as drivers.
That's
Be
what
vigilant.
I want to hear. I'm talking about the realness. That's what I want to hear. He gave me. He was like, "Hey, Ghost."
Oh, I got some. I think on that plate I had some catfish and I had some greens and I had some corn.
Oh
my
goodness, CTFT. You see what I mean?
That's I've gotten many orders that people have canceled on. I got to keep the food. Most of them I give away. Well, it's like that ribs. And I knew my wife was hungry. She was actually calling me. They're telling me to end my dash so I can get her some food.
TFT.
No, I'm not giving ribs up to homeless people. I'm sorry. Me and my family gonna eat that.
No,
But
you were not giving them ribs up.
it was like 4 racks of ribs, man. I can't give that up.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
I'm not giving up 4 racks of baby back ribs.
The only
my 2 shepherds.
Hold on.
My 2 shepherds got a rack. My 2 shepherds got a rack. My wife and I split 2 racks, and I gave the other a rack and a half or so. And the other bits I gave to my landlady and her son.
See,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, see, people.
I spread my wealth. I don't got a lot, but what I got, I share.
We gotta keep it real here. We gotta keep it real on Hot Facts, people. You guys hear us talk. You guys hear us talking about, hey, well, you guys.
You gotta.
Nothing and whoop whoop whoop.
Hey, I'm gonna take y'all into a restaurant.
Crummy sandwich come on my lap.
Hot Facts. Hold on. Let me interject here a sec. I was like, when it comes to, I know you were raised pretty much the same way I was when it comes down to this, and I'm pretty sure Ghost was too. I was like, we were raised as it takes a village to raise a child.
Yes, sir.
My whole neighborhood was my village when I was growing up. Every one of them parents looked out for everybody else's kids and vice versa. Because of that.
Snacks. I thought my parents didn't care about snacks because I thought they had the best snacks. What? We don't even eat this, but we got it here. How come you don't eat this?
Because of that is why I don't care who you are. If I've got something and you can benefit from it more than I can, here you go.
You too, brother.
Except ribs, people. You ain't getting no ribs.
I share ribs. I just ain't gonna share with just anybody. That's gonna share with my close friends and family.
Tommy, you're not getting none of my brisket, people. I'm sorry. There's some things that is not going to happen. Not going to happen.
It's trash day.
All right?
Yes, ma'am.
I gotta make sure we make that clear. So the order is called theft or gift. Now, my thing on here is where it's not theft. Let's say they send you to a place and it's the wrong address, and they want you to go all the way across town, but they already got
the dog in the background.
Oh, all right, yeah. So, like if they order and they send me to a place and it's the wrong address and they want me to go all the way across town, but I already have an order that I'm going to be dropping off next. If they cannot come and get this order and they tell me to just leave it anywhere, I'm not going to leave it anywhere. They just lost it. They just lost that.
Well, see, you already know that I've done that already. That's how I tell them, look, I got another order to drop off. Shoot me your address. I'll screenshot it, and I'll be on my way after I get that done.
Hey,
no, but look, I've actually gone and gave someone their food after because it was right around the block from where I was dropping off the other one, so it worked out that way. If it don't work out that way, that you lost it. Because I'm not about to be doing all of that. So someone says, well, I ordered it for someone else. Well, how come you didn't get in contact to figure out where they were at what house? Go ahead, Ghost.
Hey, I got a story about that. Give me a second. I'm in a restaurant right now, but I'll speak on it here in about 2-3 minutes.
Okay. Ghost is hilarious, people. He put his hand up and say that he wanted to talk about that one. He said, I got to talk about that one right there. People, there's sometimes where it's not theft, especially if you are ordering for your boyfriend or girlfriend and you don't know that you broke up and they are not even at the place, and then everyone's like, nobody here is with that name.
Let's see.
There's nobody here. You just lost that. You try to send it. You try to send me to go. No, people. There's things to where it's not theft, and where customers have to understand that. Don't ever do that again. because I'm not driving all around with the extra, because people and new drivers, here is what they will tell you. The customers will say, hey, if you drive it over here, I'm going to give you this. But you already have another order in your queue. So if you already have an order in your queue, there is no way for you to go ahead and do that, because you don't know where this other order is going to have you go finish. Because when they give you an add-on, unless you are the top drivers, it'll just say add on. You won't even know where you're going. You could be going the complete opposite direction. And then you're just holding someone's food in your car, and they're going to go ahead and call customer support, and then they're going to say that you stole their food, and you have no real explanation on why you still have their food. That's what's going to happen. People, sometimes customers, it is not theft. Sometimes it is not theft. And I'll tell you. True. If you're ordering for someone else and it's wrong, you put the completely wrong address, and their other order sends them completely opposite, and they get another one that's a good one that they can take, they're not going to take you their food. So you just got to be able to understand that happens. That's why, as a customer, the customers need to pay attention to what they are filling out, how they're filling it out, leave it door, meet it door, all this other stuff. The customer really has to do their due diligence, because if they're going to get someone fired, they have the opposite of that is getting your food snatched. And your food is not even snatched. You didn't do the right things to make it so the drop-off was a success. You didn't even do that. Go ahead, Ghost.
All right, so I had 2 days ago, I picked up from a place here in Memphis called Flavor Shack. I had 2 orders from Flavor Shack, okay? The first order was 6.3 miles away for $2.75. I took it, okay, because it was going to put me in an area where I know that I'm going to get a returning order. So I picked up another order from that Flavor Shack. So that first order, I went, followed the instructions, looked at the address, double checked, dropped it off. On my way, 1.2 miles away to drop off the second order, I get said DoorDash customer calling. So, or DoorDash order calling. So I answer the phone, and she goes, "Oh, you didn't drop off that order at the right place." I said, "Well, ma'am," I said, "I dropped it off on this number in this street. That's what DoorDash told me. That's what's in the app." "Oh, well, I'm at this address. Can you go pick it back up?" I said, "Well, I have another order right now." I said, "I got to drop off my second order from that restaurant." And then I said, "How far are you away?" And she was like, "Oh, I'm only 2 streets over." And I was like, "Yeah, that's not a problem." I said, "I'll go back. I'll pick the order up." I dropped off my second order. I went back. I got lost in the neighborhood, found the house. Food was still outside because nobody was home. I didn't ring the doorbell or anything. So I got that order, and I took it to that person. Well, she called me again. She goes, "Did you get my order and you on my way?" She goes, "I'll give you a $5 cash tip." I went up there, and when I picked that order up and I put the address in for that first house, which was wrong, she goes, "Oh, well, my boyfriend ordered it, and that's his house. But I'm over
that's what I'm talking about. Lady, your food is gone. Your food, I'm about to eat all them fries. That's 2 addresses that's not even yours. And then you tell me this stuff after I went back to go search for the food, wasted my time. And then you say, well, that's not my house. Now she wants you to go to a different address. Oh, hell no.
Guess how far that house was from that first drop off where it was wrong address?
Like 4 miles.
2.7 miles.
No,
but
I'm
still.
not. That's 3 miles. I'm not going. I'm not going. You come over here and pick up this food over here, or you tell your damn boyfriend to come outside and get this food. If he don't come outside and get this food right now, I
picked the order up. I picked it back up and I dropped it off. Did I get a cash tip? Hell no.
You actually went and did all that, Ghost? Man, them fries.
I want them to come back and give me a 1-star rating. Oh no, it wasn't fries. It was from Flavor Shack. It was I think 24 coconut shrimp.
She can't give you a rating because she didn't even order it. Her boyfriend did, and he was probably drunk and didn't even know what the hell.
No, he was a little young buck. He was probably 19, 20 at the most. And I was just like, okay, yep. I put that name on my blacklist.
Ghost, you did too much. You did too much. I'm gonna tell you, you did way too much. Everyone knows I go above and beyond. But by you going back and then the order was there, that order could have been gone, but it was there.
It was there.
Got the order, and then you went to go put it at the other address, and then she says that's not the address. That is the last straw right there. That food is gone. That food is gone.
But I'm a man of my word. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it.
How many miles did you end up driving for that?
That order for the first one, it was 5.25 to get to the house, and then another 2.7, and that's after I went and dropped another mile or 1.7 miles away. So that's 2 to.
You did like 5 miles, man. Ghost. Where Ghost go? Where did Ghost just go?
No, I got bad connection right now. I'm out here in the country.
You did like 5 miles, Ghost, man. Hey, man, Ghost.
No, it was no. For the whole entire thing, I think I drove like 11.2 miles, and that was for both orders. And I should have only drove 7 miles, so I had another 5 miles on top of that.
Yeah.
You drove another 5 miles. That's what I'm saying.
You guys know. I've told you about it in the past. The 2 or 3 orders that I've had, that the app address was wrong because they forgot to change it or was trying to change it after I already picked up the food.
But it wasn't tic-tac-toe, TFT. It wasn't.
And
damn.
Well, that one, no. Just your heater box if you want to shred it up. The Little Caesars order that I had, the last one, it was part of a double order. Thankfully, the first order was the one order got dropped off first, then hers. Now that lady, it was a $15 Little Caesars order. She gave me $14 cash when I got there. After I already drove, she didn't tell me about it. So after I already got to the first address, which was a school. Now I kind of feel I didn't know it was a school until I got there, but when I got there, it's like, okay, now this is too late in the day. There ain't nobody here. So I messaged her and said, hey, I've arrived. I'm pretty sure you guys got the wrong address in here, but she kind of laughed and, yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot to change it. Here's a new address. Would you mind bringing it to me? I'll tip you extra when you get here. And she did. Thankfully, she also happened to live not too far from my home, so I just went home after that. All right, boy. But like I said, that was a $15 order that got turned into $29. Just because I drove the extra, and it was like 3 miles from the restaurant to the first drop-off, and another like 5 miles from that address to her correct address. So it was a total of like 7, 8. It was a total of like 9, 10 miles. But even if she wouldn't have given me the extra, that was like a 9, 10 miles driven for $15 if she wouldn't have given me that extra. Okay. But I gave her my word that I'd do it.
Yeah, but see, my thing is this. We've all done and gone and dropped off. My thing is this. You go, you communicate, it's a miss there. You go to the next address, and then they say, no, it's not this address, it's another address. That's where I draw.
No, actually, I have had that happen once, but I think part of it might have been my own fault. As I went and followed. It might have been my fault. I dropped that off at the exact marker and address that showed on my app. But thankfully, that lady was literally only like one street over at the exact same number address. And it's one of those streets where it's you got the one here and the one here up here, but it's the same damn street name, even though it's like a block apart.
Yeah, we have quite a few of those here.
Yeah, it's
you might have an east and west, or a north and south, same street name.
No, they were. It wasn't even a different north or south. It was literally the exact same street. There was no north or south to it. The address was something like 1084 Pine Street. No east, no west, no north, no south. It was weird as hell because I've never seen anything like that in all my years driving around out here. But
well, I had an order from. It was a large order from the restaurant out here, Firebirds, and the guy that ordered the food gave his work address, and he didn't realize. I showed up to his work. There's no cars in the parking lot. I'm pulling up to a 4-story building. There's no cars in the parking lot. So I give him a call, and he's like, man, he goes, I feel so stupid. I put in the wrong address. I should have changed it to my house address. And it was 26 miles away from where he worked.
Ooh.
And he said, I'll tell you this. He goes, give me a second. I'll call you right back. He calls me back within about a minute and a half. And he said, my mother-in-law is going to come pick that order up. Just leave it outside and show me a picture of where you left it.
But Ghost, did you say 26 miles?
26 miles is where he lived from his work. But I only drove like 3 miles, and I got paid almost $45 for that order.
Oh, that's different. We ain't talking about getting paid for which you don't drive.
Well, no. But what I'm saying is the customer.
For no reason.
No, what I'm saying is the customer realized that he messed up, so he made it right. He called his mother-in-law and said, hey, go up there and pick up that food. You guys can have it. And he just said, just leave it by the door, behind the trash can, and they'll come pick it up. Just give me a picture of where you left it. So that's what I did.
Oh, so he was saying since it was the wrong address, that's still my family's house. Just leave it there. I'm going to let them know they can eat the food. And then show them that you left it there. And he actually went ahead and tipped you off some extra.
Yeah, he gave me an extra $20.
Oh, well, that's not bad at all. That's an excellent story. We talking about stories that get you mad.
I ain't had many of them. I've only had one of those, and like I said, I was that confusing thing where I went to the address that Doordash told me to go to, and I was supposed to go one block over and one block up to the exact same address.
We suck as a channel. We ain't got a lot of bad stuff to talk about. We just do good stuff.
I don't do negativity, brother. I try to stay positive with everything I do. I got to keep it light. I got to keep it mellow. I got to keep it good, man.
I'm sitting there thinking like Ghost gonna add something extra into what we doing right here. Like, okay, Ghost gonna bring in the bad side of us. But it's like he brought in good news. Like he got paid.
Ghost is just like us. He tries to avoid the negative crap just like we do.
Yeah, I don't want any of the negative crap coming against me. So I'm gonna do the right thing that I do.
Other drivers suck if you
that goes to the reason why I always say is be true to yourself, but stay respectful to the merchants and customers.
Yes, sir.
You know what? We couldn't go to the interrogation room. We would tell on ourselves. We getting there. They'd be like, what's going on? Well, I was working over here in this area because it cost this much here. So I wasn't even, we sitting here trying to figure out what can we say that we do bad to go out there. People, let me tell you how hard it is to do what we are doing right now. There's a lot of channels out there. I don't care what community you are in. and they just dwell on all the other stuff. We sitting here talking about, we probably got maybe on one hand the times we could talk about something that was like whatever it was. And it's probably a mixture of different orders, not the same. But
yeah, this is it. When it comes to I got to interject here. When it comes to the orders, I got nothing bad to say about any of them. Every order I've had has been pretty much flawless, without a question. The only thing I got bad to say is watching some of these other Dashers and other Uber drivers, other delivery drivers that don't do the job right. That is what infuriates me a lot of the time.
Okay.
That's what gets me angry. Right. Yeah, because they're making me look bad. I'm doing here doing my job right, but people are having to deal with all these idiots not doing their job right. So that when they do get me, they try to. They'll say, I'm messing them, letting them know every step of the way, basically. And I'm not having a 2-hour conversation with my customers, but I let them know when I get there. I let them know when I leave. I let them know when I arrive at their home. I let the picture of where I left the food if it's a leave it door. Yeah, now if a customer wants to strike up a conversation while I'm handing them the food, that's on them. I'll sit there and talk their ear off. They let me.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it's
let
like.
me ask you this on a broader subject, Ghost, and I'm going to go right into you because you're going to get this same exact question here. Okay? You're going to get the same exact question. And you gave a little bit of it there, TFT. Actually, you know what, Ghost? I'm going to go to you first. I'm going to go to you first. I'm gonna go to you first, and then I'm going to let TFT finish up.
Let me pause my dash. All right.
I ain't trying to make you pause your dash.
No.
Oh, Ghost has made enough money right now. He can take a break.
Okay, TFT. I feel that. All right. Now, Ghost, in your opinion, in your eyes, when someone says, as you see, I put up the title there, doing the job right. What is doing the job right? If you can put doing the job right in some words that you can give out there, what is doing the job right to Ghost?
All right. So doing the job right. First, be honest. Second, do it the right way. Do it as how you would want your food delivered to you. Not anybody else, to you. How would you want that order delivered? What communication do you want? That is what, if I order an order, I want somebody to let me know, hey, I'm on my way with your order. Hey, there's an issue at the restaurant. They don't have this. So be communicative. And, you know, the only thing I can do, what I do is do it the honest way. That's it. Do it the honest way. I mean, I don't know how much more I can elaborate on that. Is do it right. Take the food to the customer how you would want your food being brought to you.
Right. Okay. That's doing it. That's doing it right there, people. I mean, and the craziest thing is that the reason why I asked you that, and TFT, I'm gonna let you get into that, is because people have a concept that doing it right means that whatever you want to be sly on because you are your own boss, quote unquote. So, you know, it's kind of tricky there. TFT, go ahead.
Well, I can't say it any better than Ghost did. I mean, other than saying the same thing I always say of be respectful, be honest, like Ghost says, do the job right, use your equipment, check in with the merchants, communicate with your customers, and get it there as fast as you can, safely.
Okay. Now, Ghost, I didn't get you on. Did you see the food delivery guy on the basketball court? Did you see him on the court messing it up?
No, I wasn't able to see that yet.
Oh, all right. So there was a delivery driver where his the order was to take him down to the court and to go drop it off, but the idiot doesn't realize that it's an actual real game going on, and the ref is waving him to step to the side, and he's trying to walk onto the court when the game is going on. He just made us delivery drivers look so bad because he was so much in awe that he didn't know. He was probably looking at the stadium and not even what's going on in the stadium. He was probably just looking around, and he made it look bad that we can't even deliver food to someone sitting in a seat. And it was a funny moment. I'm laughing, but I'm like, come on, G, what type of drivers do we have out there to where you have to drive up to a stadium and walk in to forget where you are?
This is the thing: is that delivery driver had no common sense at all. I'm sorry. I will say that to his face. He had no common sense at all. Come on now. I mean, if you have any brain cell in your mind, in your head, you're going to be like, there's a game going on. Okay, what do I do now? And then you have to figure out a solution for the best possible outcome.
Ghost, can you see the screen?
Yeah, I'm watching the screen.
Okay. Oh, all right, Ghost, watch this.
The older Chicago and Duquesne, and it is one of the. I've been covering sports a long time, guys. I've never seen this. They're playing basketball, and that's an Uber Eats guy. I swear to you.
5 stars. He got 5 stars.
That's a guy from Uber Eats who's got a bag of McDonald's, and he's looking for someone to give it to.
Any means necessary. Listen, I wonder if the guy's talking to him like, no, to your left, your other left. Hey, buddy, over here.
So if you want to go watch a game, just walk in the stadium, say, hey, I got a bag, I got a package. I'm delivering McDonald's here.
This is some new stuff, though. Like, now you don't have to leave.
Okay, hot facts on that video.
Yes.
On that video, what person is going to order Uber Eats to a stadium and say, I'm in row 63, seat 5? Come on now.
That's the whole thing. You
Come
gotta
on now.
go ahead and get in contact with the ushers, man. Look, it's at a game. It's at a game. You can put an order in and put the address and type in the directions on there, hoping the driver is going to follow those directions. They made that dude go down to the court. He's gonna be on TikTok. I swear he's gonna be on TikTok. He's gonna be on TikTok. They made him go in there, and he walked on the floor.
I got a feel that was a media play.
Probably.
I can see that. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really have a feel that might be a media play for that area.
To comment on, I guess you could say, lack of better term, idiot drivers working in the gig community. A while back, during COVID time, me and a couple of my dashing buddies out here, we were parked at our favorite little spot for the day at night. It was probably about 11 o'clock-ish at night. We all got hungry. So we stopped. It was on a Sunday, in fact. We paused, stopped our dash, into our dashes, and ordered some food. 2 of us ordered from the McDonald's, which is literally catty corner from where we was parked, just because we didn't feel like driving through the drive-thru. We've been dashing for like 6-7 hours already. We're tired and want to sit around and catch a break. We ordered the food, right? It's literally catty cornered away. Our map pins are literally right on top of where we're sitting. All right. We see the drivers pick up the orders. They drove up the street. Instead of turning into the driveway that's like right there, they went all the way around the block to come down the other street to come back going towards the McDonald's to pull in the parking lot.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Well,
it was literally a 500 to 700 foot trip, and they turned it into a mile trip.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but could there have been interference on GPS?
Hold up, hold up, TFT. That deserves one of these. That deserves one of those because we don't.
And to
know.
top it off, they didn't communicate to us that they were out of one of the items that we both ordered.
Oh wow! Dang!
To ask if we wanted to substitute or not. Yeah, it's a McDonald's order, so they won't technically let us add a substitute anyway. But so it's like, I don't blame the driver for not really contacting us or anything, but they should have still let us know that, hey, they were out of this item. Sorry, we're not allowed to make substitutions. Please process a refund for that missing item. It's like my friend Desiree, she ordered a cookie tote, and then they were out of cookies. We both ordered the pull apart donut thing they had, and they were out of those. The rest of our meal was fine. Other than it took them an extra 2 minutes or so to get to us than it should have.
All right, so we are talking about the worst orders ever now, because that goes into the category as worst order ever.
I wouldn't even call that the worst order. The worst order is the one I ordered from Walgreens and had it brought to my home. There's a guy, I ordered 2 liters of Mountain Dew, regular Mountain Dew. Ordered a couple of those little 20-ounce bottles or whatever they are of milk. I ordered like 4 or 5 of those. Something else, some candy or something for my wife. They didn't have the candy, didn't communicate with me. They didn't have my regular Mountain Dew. He didn't communicate with me. They didn't have my small bottles of milk. He didn't communicate with me. What I got when he came here was 2 bottles of Diet Mountain Dew.
Oh my goodness!
And he got me 4 or 5 big, like half-gallon bottles of the milk that I wanted.
I don't mean to be laughing, but I'm like, damn.
And even that, I still wouldn't consider the worst order I've had being delivered.
You know what? I got one for you, people. And this
the worst order. You want to know what the worst one was?
No, well, stop. You can't do 3 in a row. You can't do 3 in a row. You got to pick one. You can't do 3 in a row, TFT. Can't do
come on, man. I only got one more.
No, you got to wait now. You got to wait now. We gonna hear that one because the first 2 are hilarious. I know this last one is gonna knock me off my seat. Now,
I got a question for TFT though.
Shoot goes. He's got a question for me.
Yeah. So you're talking about a Walgreens order. When we're doing shop and deliver, we have to scan the barcodes. Did you get any notification that there was a substitute item?
Nope.
Wow.
Well, I did for the milk. I did for the milk, but not the Mountain Dew.
But how can he get that? And I'm not discrediting you, but what I'm saying is we have to scan for every item.
I can pull up my order. It says Mountain Dew. It doesn't say Diet.
You understand that TFT didn't even get the regular Mountain Dew. Dude was just, and I know what he's talking about. Sometimes you go into a shop and pay, and you looking at it, you're like, man, it's the same count, but this one is a tablet, not a capsule. Some people just might say, F it, let me just get the other one, and that's the one that they wanted right there. So the dude was like, I don't want to waste this order. And I know he wants Mountain Dew, so I'm gonna just get the order, get paid, but I'm gonna just get him Diet Mountain Dew. That is a cold game right there. That is a game.
No, he didn't get paid. I'll tell you that right now. he got his tip taken away. He may have got his base pay, but he got the tip taken away. And I got my order. I got to keep all that stuff free because DoorDash paid me back for it.
Heck yeah.
I'm going to tell you this. Now, check this out. I'm going to give you one. It's not an order. I did order. I ordered a ride to go to work. I ordered the Uber to go to work, right? So the Uber guy is not coming, right? And I'm like, where's he at? Then I see that he's way somewhere else. And I don't know where he is, but he's not even close to even driving my way. So He gets over to come my way. I'm standing outside, standing right outside the house, ready to go to work. Got my lunch pail, got everything, about to go to work, right? I'm standing right outside the house. The idiot drives right past me, and I'm waving my hands like this all up in his face. Like, hey, keep going. I start running up the street, screaming with my hands like this behind, saying, hey, hey, hey. He keeps driving, and he's acting like I'm looking on my phone. He's driving like he's driving to my job. So I ran all the way back to the house, got on my wife's phone, okay? And I call on her phone. He picks up. And I said, hey, you're supposed to be picking me up at my house. You drove right past me. He's trying to give me this run around. Oh, no, I didn't see you. I said, I'm the only black dude in the street, and it's a residential street. I'm the only dude that's 6'4", 215 pounds with a lunch pail sitting out there waiting to go to work. I said, you got to come all the way back here and pick me up. I said, if you don't come and pick me up, I'm calling on this phone, and I'm going to call and let them know where you are so they can track you, and then you're going to get deactivated. He drove all the way back, picked me up, and I was like, man, what's going on? So I get in the car. He was like, sorry, I didn't see you. I said, man, you drove right past this house. I said, you drove right here. You stopped there. You looked at me and kept going. You went straight past. I said, why were you going to drive to my job to act like you were dropping me off?
He had tunnel vision.
When there was no one in the... No, there's no one in the... He's going to my job to drop me off, and there's no one in the car. So when I told him that there's nobody in the back seat and you're talking to me now, he had to turn around and drive all the way back, tracked him drive all the way back. This was before Prop 22, so he was screwed on that one, but he tried to screw me over. He tried to. So you already know that, it's people out there that, you can get the worst order now, Ghost. Now, I don't know if anything can be worse than that. What is the worst? You yourself being a customer ordering, what is the worst delivery you have ever gotten? You have to know. Everyone knows what it is.
The worst delivery that I have ever got ordering Doordash was I was out Doordashing myself, and my daughter was at my house. Okay. And she called me. She goes, Dad, I'm hungry. I want Whataburger. I said, okay, that's fine. What do you want? I'll order it. I'll get it delivered. And I told her, because she ordered it off her phone. I gave her my credit card off her account. And the order was a double cheeseburger and a shake. Okay. It took 47 minutes for that order to get to my house. She contacted the driver. Driver never contacted her back. When she got that order smelled like there was a pound of weed inside that bag. That person was smoking while he was delivering orders.
That, and he could have been using the Whataburger to put inside to hide the smell. You know what I'm saying? So it could have been a double dose.
But with that, my daughter says it smells like the neighbor's house. My neighbor, he smokes a lot, so we know the smell. My daughter threw that order in the trash. But I told her, I said, rate him a 1 star and give the comment of this. The order smelled like weed. I threw my order away, and I ended up actually getting my money back from Doordash on that.
Oh yeah, and that driver is probably deactivated. I still would have ate food though.
But that was the worst that my daughter had. Me, I haven't had any really, really bad drivers because
that's a bad driver right there. What driver has your food smelling like weed?
I know. I know, but like with orders that I do for myself, and I do order DoorDash. After I get home and, you know, need some beef, I'll order. But I've never had any really, really bad drivers, but I've bugged a driver to death. I send them probably about 30, 40 messages.
Damn.
Where's my order? Where's my order? Contact me. Contact me. And then they finally say, oh, I'm sorry, I just saw this.
Oh, well, that's a terrible order right there. If I got to keep doing this to you constantly, the only thing about that is right there, these are people that are riding in the car with other people. Drivers, You got to understand, you can't be in the car with 3-4 people in your car doing deliveries. You cannot do that because you are not focused on the delivery and your job at all. The customer is the last thing you're worried about, and that is the worst thing because because first of all, it shows on your screen, and if you are the only person in your car, maybe one other person might be. If it's at nighttime, if you're a girl or someone there, so that you can drive in certain areas, you're gonna see everything that pops up on your screen, and you can't be in the car with 3-4 people and distracting you. All you young people that get in the car like that, and then check this out. When and I've had that happen goes to where I'm actually outside meeting the people because I know they won't walk up to where I live, and the whole car smelled like weed, and I'm just like, damn, they had the whole weed kit. They had the
they're hot boxing
with the wax pipe and everything. They had everything in the front seat right there. I'm out there and they just sitting there and they just trying to hand me the food. I was like, I told the driver, you are getting a 1 star. I said, you are getting and he told me why. I told him why. And,
yeah, those beat my worst order.
Man. All right, check this out. All right, I got another one. My wife orders from Wingstop. She ordered some stuff. And they didn't have whatever she was getting me. So she said, "We want a chicken sandwich." I was like, "Yeah, I'll take one of those." So she ordered me. I said the lemon pepper one. Okay, I got the lemon pepper, and they didn't have something else there, and they did not tell us, right? So they gave me an extra chicken patty instead of. I guess I ordered fries and some other stuff. So they gave me a chicken patty instead. I'm like, why do I have a chicken patty? But here's the worst thing about it. They put that communication inside the same fryer where they do all the chicken. Ain't nothing wrong with that because chicken is chicken. But that chicken breast should not be up in there at the same length of time. The chicken they gave me damn near broke my teeth because it was so damn hard. They fried them chicken breasts to go in that sandwich so damn hard. I was like, all right, well, they didn't have this. I got me some extra meat. I know meat costs more than potatoes and stuff. So I was like, all right. I can go ahead and put some mayo on this. And I already got some buns here. I can go ahead and make me another one. No, I could not even bite through the chicken sandwich because it was hard like a brick. Damn near broke my teeth. So I will not order a Wingstop chicken sandwich ever again.
Yeah, but you didn't ask for fried hard, did you?
No,
extra fried.
Hey, what we say in Memphis is, I want that and I want it fried hard.
I could have broke the window with that damn chicken breast. Threw it right out the window.
I want my chicken breast double extra crispy.
Double extra.
Yeah, we just say fried hard. That's it.
Man, now check this out, TFT.
Oh my God.
AFC double extra crispy. You could eat that.
Yeah.
Order some double extra crispy at the Wingstop. People, you're not gonna have no front teeth. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. My 2 front teeth. You can't do it. You cannot do it. Do not order that at Wingstop, people. You will not have
Yeah. Those definitely beat my absolute worst order. My worst order, honestly, was just a Little Caesars thin crust being delivered in the rain with no bag.
Yeah,
No
I
knocking
remember
on the
you saying
door,
about
no
that.
messaging me, no nothing. My pizza was wet and soggy.
What? Hold up. What?
Yeah.
People.
I mentioned
TFT
that one
said that
before. It
before.
was a while back, but
Oh,
that's the absolute worst order I've ever had.
people. Get a pizza. You don't, as a driver, you don't have no equipment. As a driver, you don't have no equipment. You don't got nothing to.
I'm gonna
You
show
don't
my
even,
pizza
as a
bag
driver,
real
you don't
quick.
have enough to even call the person
I
and say,
got 3 pizza bags.
Yeah, I know, but
soggy pizza. You know what,
Yeah.
man? You know what? We gotta
this
fight.
is
We gotta
this is
fight.
what I use for my pizza bag right here, and it's from Grubhub. But
hmm
this pizza bag right here, I can fit 7 large pizzas in that bag,
You
and
got a
that
pizza
pizza will
bag.
be smoking when I
Yep.
open it up. When I get to the house, there's steam coming outside of that bag.
hmm
Yeah, but
I've got two pizza bag, 2 pizza bags that'll hold 2 large pizzas that are the same way. Then I've got the little cheapy Doordash one that'll hold like 5 or 6 pizzas,
Yeah,
but
well,
it's
it's
like
like
half. It's like
right
half the
here.
thickness.
I've
I gotta
got
fix this. No, I have to fix this because what TFT is really saying that even though he could have had a pizza bag inside the car,
He didn't
but
use it.
he didn't use it. But then he couldn't even call and say, "Hey, you know how some houses in the rain is all the way blocked off, and you can still put it on the
Uh-huh.
porch." This idiot didn't even say, "Hey, I'm here with your pizza, and I don't want to put it down, so it's gonna get." This dude is an idiot.
No,
Dude's
if
an
he would have messaged me and tell me, "Hey, it's raining out. You mind coming to get this?" He's like, "Sure, no problem. I'll be right there."
dude's
And
an
I would
idiot.
actually give him some extra cash for being that considerate.
Worst order ever. Soggy pizza. Soggy pizza is almost like eating
I couldn't
soggy
eat it.
flakes.
I could not eat it. That's how wet it was. I
I'm
opened
sorry.
the box. There was a pool of water around my pizza.
If I can drink my pizza, it's not good. Cannot do it.
Yeah, I had to throw it away. Got my money back, but I had to throw that damn pizza out. And I said, "Screw it." I drove down there and I ordered another one for pickup and drove down there my damn self.
Oh, see, and you got to drive down there. I would have went in there slamming my money on the counter and
No, I'm
everything.
not. It's not the merchant's fault.
No,
No.
I know it's not the merchant's fault, but I would have been in there mad because I wanted the pizza right when I knew it was coming. You
hmm
know, now I have to wait. My stomach had to adjust a little bit. You know what I'm saying? My brain had to adjust a little bit. I wanted to get that pizza right when it was supposed to come. Now I gotta go and wait. Now when I'm waiting for the pizza because it's thin crust, I gotta wait for y'all to make that. Now y'all gonna tell me it's gonna be 10 minutes. Now I gotta go sit in the car or go
Well,
into
see,
the
that's why
store.
I ordered it ahead of time and then drove down there.
Okay, TFT. As long as you
It was
let me know.
ready when I got there. It was ready when I got there. As soon as I got in the truck though to drive back, I had like 3 slices eaten. I was hungry.
What is your worst order ever, people? What is your worst order ever, people? What
But with
is your
that said, brother, I gotta bounce. My battery's about to die.
Oh yeah, go ahead and do your thing, man. But
You
people,
guys
we are
take care, stay safe. TFT out.
TFC out, people. That's the
If I can
deputy
close this
right.
thing. There we go.
TFT out. TFT is a co-host of Hot Facts. DoorDash Revolution is an administrator of Hot Facts, but TFT is a co-host of Hot Facts. That's how he can just hop in whenever he wants. Go ahead and check out TFT. People, man, we were going over the worst orders ever that you can possibly have. People, whatever the worst order is, make sure you put that up. And as you know what, let me see. Let me do it like this, people. Yo, what just happened though? Okay, people. So let's do it like this. Let's add this. Let's do it like this. Oh. Okay. What's the worst order you ever had as a customer? Let's put that question mark up there. Let's start that Q&A there. I'll keep that there, people. Live chat right there, people. So, what's the worst order you've ever had as a customer ordering from the food delivery service? We've gone through a few of those. We had some terrible ones, soggy pizza. Driver passed me up and was acting like he was trying to drive me to work, and I wasn't even in the backseat of the car. They delivered the Whataburger to Ghost's daughter, smelling like the whole pound of marijuana. People, what is the worst order you ever had? Make sure you go ahead and type those in right there. Now, what I'm going to get into right now, because you do know it's hot facts, I'm going to show the most disrespectful. Okay, I'm going to show the most disrespectful thing I've seen on as far as the gig world. We have someone that goes on here. Ghost, I'm glad I got you here because I want you to be able to chime in on this. We got someone in the gig world whose agenda is to push South Park and Family Guy to the extreme on how he does his thing. But he gets on channels where he goes on and he says some things that should never be said. There is a 14-minute clip, or you guys can watch the clip of what we're going to watch from the Lounge 189. This is the 24-hour live show that Mr. Flex does. He does a 24-hour live show, and we're going to see part of like an 8-hour show, but we're only going to watch like 2 minutes and some change. If it's even that, it might even be just like a minute, and that's it. I want you guys to pay attention to things that are going on. There are people that are going on the channels, but they can actually get someone else's channel shut down by the things that they do. This individual that we're going to show, he has went off against people with disabilities. He's went off and done the racial thing. He's done other things. He's gone into using physical harm to assault women and make them do what they want him to do. He has done a lot of things, and he appears on certain channels, and these people allow him to get on there. And I'm going to show you a clip of what happened just the other day when he verbally says out of his own mouth, Flex is asleep, which means that Flex, that they don't respect you, because once you go to sleep, they're going to do everything they want and say things that can get your channel flagged, and you're going to get in trouble, and you allow these people to get on there. But this same person goes on to other people's channels. He speaks and does these things in their chats, and there's other people that acknowledge this. And for all of the bad things that you guys say that Hot Facts is all about, I have never been anything like this. The worst I've done is accept orders and try to teach people to work with the merchants and the customers, and that's it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You have a good night.
There is nothing bad in what is going on, but I want you guys to see a bit of what these channels have going on. And by way of the Lounge, it's a whole dark, like the dark web over there. And there's a lot of people that go on there. Bentley Coop said, "What's up to Mr. Flex?" I guess he was answering questions in a live chat or some things like that, or he hopped in. Then he said what's up to him on his own channel, and I'm just like sitting here like, this dude don't even know what this dude promotes. And even if he don't promote it, he allows the promotion to go on his own channel and on his own brand. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit on why I don't really tag Mr. Flex unless, see, my news channel people, I can put the news I want to put on here. So I choose to put this news on here. I choose to put the news when Mr. Flex was telling me that do your channel because you're not doing anything wrong. I choose to put that news up there. And then I choose to put that you have no control over what you do over there on your own brand, and your people that have your password, and you give them the ability to be a co-host or an admin. They allow these things to happen on your show while you were asleep, and you were going to witness the awkward silence. So I'm putting this up for the gig world to know that this is what goes on over in the lounge every single day. And I put up videos, and enough is enough. This has gone too far. And me being the news channel, I'm going to spearhead this movement to get this out of the gig world. And we're trying to help people make money and do better things, not have things like this go on. I don't know when it turned into this, but we're going to watch this video right now because I put it up and I did the video myself after what I witnessed, and it's them over there. So please, let's watch. Here we go.
With my boy Robert Reese. Nothing like somebody calls you names and an asshole for 10 minutes, and then while they're doing it, because I have the public thing, so people know and I subscribe on Always Cherry Pick, that he looks and sees that I just subbed to all his channels. Just a little reminder that I'm watching you, boy, and I will fuck you like I fucked your wife last week. Whoops, that's not rape.
Notice the awkward silence. None of
Flex
these guys
is asleep,
really like
Torp.
this.
I dare you to
And
come
you can
up here.
tell.
I dare
Awkward
you.
silence. He needs to be removed from everyone's channel.
Wow, quiet. Is this thing on?
I'm stuffing my face with cookies.
It got so quiet and awkward when he said that they were all quiet, like we were not trying to be a part of this. But they did not stop it. And then he had to go, and I had to cut that because it was like 13 seconds of silence. I had to cut that to bring it in close. He taps the mic and says, "Is the mic on?" No one wanted to be a part of that because that is cruel, even on there. So Mr. Flex, just know that every single person on there, they were offended by it also. And you allowed it. You probably didn't do anything, but this is what happened, okay? Nowhere in this whole thing does it say that making videos and making money in your area, that it has to go ahead to go, I'm gonna F you like I F'd your wife. Now, that was the first little minute there, people. It's 14 minutes long. The dude is going in and saying and going, it's sexually explicit. He's doing all of these things. And if any of you guys allow this person to be in your chats, to write these things, and he says that he controls them all. He says it himself out his mouth. If any of you guys allow this to appear on your channels and everything, there is something wrong with you guys. You guys are hating on me for the wrong reasons. For the wrong reasons. This right here is despicable. You're bringing in someone's wife, and this is not the first time. It's like the 5th time. And he appears on a certain channel when he does it, because that person won't even put his foot down to do anything. He'll just eat short ribs all day. He won't do anything. It's despicable. How is that gig news and gig work and you call me fake news? I got to report this stuff out there because these people try to appear in other people's chats and write things. You got to know the devil will go in sheep's clothing, people. He will. And you guys got to understand this. This is not tolerated. I don't care what you guys feel about me. This is not tolerated for anyone that puts videos up, who's doing it to try to do something different with their life. There's a big difference in this right here. And if you guys don't get that, shame on you. Shame on you. But these are the things that is going on. I would rather deal with the dude delivering the food on the basketball court than deal with someone saying stuff like this. I would rather have that happen. One driver is stupid, but one driver is stupid. Big difference. Now, Ghost, you're on there, man. What say you to all of that? You're on mute, Ghost. You're on mute. You're on mute, Ghost. I can't hear you. You're on mute.
Mic on.
All right, go
Can
ahead.
you hear me?
Yep, I got you now.
Yeah, with all of that, that's uncalled for. And when you start going against families, I'm sorry. I don't care if you're quote unquote king of the world and king of the YouTube and gig community. That shot's taken right there. And if he ever come at me like that, then it's going to be a personal vendetta. But you know that you don't do that stuff. You don't do that stuff. Come on now.
Yeah, like it's come on, man. Like, come on, man. You would never say that to someone's face. And then here's the thing. You like I did this to your wife, but the rest of the 14 minutes of it, he goes in like
I'm gonna have to watch the whole video. I seen some clips of it.
Stuff. He really goes and says all of these wild ass things, and it's crazy. It's crazy that it went from no tip, no trip to completely go against humane things.
Well, I'm not going to go into it because I don't want to cause a war, but his humane character of that person, he needs to go get checked out mentally.
Yeah, no,
sorry, I said it.
He has to. He has to get checked out mentally, and he really needs to.
And I hope he sees this, and I hope he hears me talking to him. Flex, you need to figure, or Cherry Pick, whoever it is, you need to figure yourself out, because what you're doing is not right. Calling other people's husbands, wives, all this. I just did this to your wife. Come on now. Look, you do that to me. Guess what, buddy? I'll be on your doorstep tomorrow morning.
Enough said. Enough said. Enough said. Enough said. And even if there's a chance to ever see that person in person, it's on site. It's on site. You got to understand things, man. If this is how you are trying to gain subscribers and do this and that, it's the wrong way. You went on there saying that, well, Reese has people in other countries that watch him and their bots. 88% of the people that watch Hot Facts are from the United States of America. That's what it tells me on my analytics. and then it breaks off to like 1.8, 1.9 for like 8 countries, and then the rest is trickled on down. You're just mad because I put up things that other people want to see, things that you never thought of. That's why I put up the video, and Dashing Trader wrote me and said he had the nerve to put the video up. Yeah, thoughts of a content creator sitting there at the Walmart, and I shot that video, did it. He was actually selling the car, did his own business, and he was able to shout his business out and do all that other stuff. I do things that you would never do. And as far as the gig world goes, there is not one person in the gig world that does short videos as good as me. And that's a fact. That is a fact. The numbers say it. That is a fact. The numbers say it. The numbers show it. You guys got to figure out that there's other things out there. And just because you don't know that there's other things out there, you don't take the road and the route to go ahead and trash people's families and do these things that you would never say in person or anything else like that. It's just stupid and despicable, and it's uncalled for any community. And if you guys allow this person to continue, this is the same person that used Sambo and everything. He put up the video with them using every racial slur in the song and said it's okay if you say it like this. He's the person that put that video up. So this is a person that you guys know is doing the most disrespectful things. If you allow this person to be in any of your chat rooms, to come in and do anything, if any of your moderators allow it to go on, then you are just as bad as the person that's going out there doing that.
It's a cancer.
It's a cancer. It's a cancer. And you guys got to realize that we got to knock that cancer off. And hopefully, you guys get it. I'm going to leave with one more story. There was a driver who got their car robbed, broken into, went to a place, forgot the phone and all this other stuff, and then they robbed him for his whole vehicle, his SUV and everything else like that. People, stop being stupid, protect yourselves. Stop being dumb drivers. We don't want to be someone on the other end of the worst order, and we don't want to give the worst order ever. We don't want to do that at all. So, Ghost, I'm going to let you have the floor real quick. Talk about whatever you got to say. Ghost just froze up.
With everything, don't think I want to leave. You see me?
Well, you sound like RoboCop. I got you now.
Can you hear me?
I got you now.
All right. The only thing I want to leave with the people that are watching this channel and new drivers, experienced drivers, pro drivers, be 100% with yourself first. If you can't be with 100% with yourself first, you're not going to be able to do anything for these customers. Be honest, be truthful, and be transparent. Be honest, be truthful, be transparent.
I feel those. Be honest, be truthful, be transparent, people. That's what Ghost said right there. Now, people, until the next caper, we out of here like Chuck Woolery in 2 and 2. We don't do 8-hour, 9-hour, 10-hour lives. We bring out the news, we bring it to you, we talk about it, we discuss it. Make sure you check out that morning dash with the Doordash Revolution, 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That means he's up when you guys don't even know it. People, with that being said, listen to my theme music.
Hot facts. Robert Reese. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts, hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts, hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts, hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts, hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Gig economy. Robert Reese. News channel. Gig economy. News channel. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts, hot facts, hot facts, hot facts.